All right, welcome into the Third and Wrong YouTube channel. We finally got all three of us here today. And special guest, little Paisley, is waking up and all that good stuff. So you might hear a little coos and caws from her, but we'll rock into a full video with all three of us. This video, we're going to be talking about the GOAT, Tom Brady, retiring. Sad day for Mikey. And we'll kind of talk about the repercussions. But before we get into everything, please drop a like, comment, and subscribe. You can see it here down in the little bottom part of the video. Please do that while we got your attention on that real quick, and then we'll just hop right into this video.
From the police in my trap shoes. Posted trying to flip 100, I come back full. Come from nothing, but I blossom to a tycoon. Betrayal scars, case I think about them stab wounds. We might not catch him today, but he gon' die soon.
Yeah, so Tom Brady ranks first in all time in all these stats, and wins at 251, Pro Bowls at 15, Super Bowl MVPs in 5, passing yards in 89,214, and touchdowns at 649.
All right, welcome back. Like I said, we're going to be talking about Tom Brady, the GOAT. Spent most of his career with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and some time with the New England Patriots. But before we get really rolling, Mikey, what was your initial thoughts when this happened?
When he retired?
Yeah, when he retired, what were you feeling?
About time, dude.
Yeah.
Just call it, man.
Yeah. Gage, what were your thoughts on it?
Bro, I'm 24 years old, and all I've known is this dude ruining football for me. Thank goodness. Get out of here. I could care less. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, you can respect. He's the GOAT. Whatever. I at this point, I don't even care. Just retire, please.
Yes.
If he won again, I would have been... Are you kidding me?
I'm surprised that he even won with Tampa Bay, to be honest. I mean... to me, that was like, okay, yeah, Tom Brady is pretty much the GOAT there. But
are you surprised? Really one of the best teams in football. All they needed was a competent quarterback.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, what are you talking about? That defense
are you really
was
surprised that he won?
Then you go to Gronk, AB, Leonard Fournette, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, a beastly offensive line.
Yeah, because
defense where every veteran comes.
All-star teams always win the Super Bowl. That always happens. You're right.
Until Tom Brady decides that he's going to play, and then he just doesn't.
Exactly. Saying I'm surprised. But so is this for sure? Is Tom Brady legitimately retired?
Yes.
Until the first snap of football is played, and I'm not going to believe it.
I think him and Gronk are going to just have a great retirement together. Is he still together with did that divorce go through, or are they kind of like back on terms?
I'm pretty sure they are split. I don't know if it's like finalized, but I don't think that they're
dang
together.
Waited what, 20 years? Couldn't wait another year? That's crazy.
They were together for 20 years. He was married beforehand, and I think he had a kid with that other chick.
Yeah, he did.
Some good make-out sessions. Mouth kissing with his kids.
What do you think this does, though, for like the landscape of the NFL? Back to football stuff.
Well, like we kind of talked about in our video, it kind of opens up a vacuum of a pretty good team. Obviously, the Buccaneers need defense, kind of just rejuvenated. But the Buccaneers still have Mike Evans, Chris Godwin. They're loaded in the running back field. They got 2 or 3 good tight ends, and then they just need to retool that offensive line. So, the Buccaneers still are a decent team. They'll pull in 1 or 2 potential quarterbacks, I think, because you can't really just lean on Kyle Trask at this point. So It'll be interesting to see, but I think, I mean, it creates another spot for a quarterback to go like Derek Carr. And, Jimmy G is going to be reported going there, or, a laundry list of the quarterbacks. So we'll see with that.
Well, I just I just want to throw it out there. Mikey's a huge Pats fan, so we like to make fun of him all the time. And by we, I mean me specifically.
Yeah, I'm a little nicer than you are.
Yeah, well, I've known him for what, like 11, 12 years now.
Too long.
Yeah.
When you guys look up Tom Brady, what do you guys see now? Do you see him in Patriots jersey, or do you see him as in like a Buccaneers jersey? Because that's what I see him in. Like, I think that's what he'll be remembered as. Because like Dylan was saying, that Super Bowl he came in and won with the Buccaneers, like that was like, okay, he's the GOAT now for sure. So I think that's what I'll always remember. That's my favorite Super Bowl.
No, I think for me, I think the one that they won one after the Eagles lost, right? The Patriots, or no?
No.
I don't think so. No.
Okay.
That Eagles one was a good one though.
That to me is my favorite Super Bowl, outside of any like ones that the Colts played in or anything like that. But
So the Saints one, you like that Saints one?
I mean, I like the Colts being there better than sitting on their asses. So I'll take a Super Bowl appearance at this point. But no, just like, I mean, obviously Tom Brady threw for like over 500 yards. Nick Foles threw for over 500 yards. So just a great game in and of itself. But all the salty Patriots fans, it was just great in my point of view. But no, I think that's probably my favorite Tom Brady Super Bowl.
Well, let's just kind of go over his stats. I'm sure everyone's already heard them.
His 3 Hall of Fame careers in 3 decades or whatever.
Yeah, so Tom Brady ranks first in all time in all these stats, and wins at 251, Pro Bowls at 15, Super Bowl MVPs in 5, passing yards in 89,214, and touchdowns at 649. In the postseason,
And he leads draft picks lost in deflating footballs too.
In the postseason, he leads in appearances, 20 seasons. He started 48 games in the playoffs, and he's got 35 wins. That's just nuts.
He is nutty.
That's a 73% win rate in the playoffs, in the postseason, not the playoffs, in the postseason. He's got 10 Super Bowl appearances. He played for 20 seasons, and he was in the Super Bowl for half of them.
Wow.
Like, Patrick Mahomes has been in the league for what now? 5 years? 6 years?
Yeah.
He's been to the Super Bowl now.
3 times?
Yep, 3 times. So basically, that is like the only other person I can think
See,
of that is
like,
MVP so far.
That's like one of the other things I wanted to talk about. I feel like Mahomes is getting the Brady treatment. As far as like being an outside fan, like it just feels like the rest just let things fall Mahomes' way. And that's what it felt like watching Tom Brady. It was just everything, it just seemed like went their way when it came down to it. And I know you could probably pull out things that screwed the Patriots over, and I'm not, and I know I'm biased in that, but like to me, that's just how I feel with Mahomes now, and I just have that like anger towards some quarterback because he's so good. You know what I mean? It's not because he's cheating, but it's like obviously he's so good that you feel like he has to be cheating to be going there every single year.
Well, I mean, he's got 7 Super Bowl wins, but then he's got 13,400 passing yards in the postseason. He's got 88 touchdowns in the postseason. He's got 14 game-winning drives in the postseason, and he's got 9 fourth-quarter comebacks. I mean, like, you can respect the greatness. We can appreciate it.
But we can also celebrate that he's out of the damn league.
Yes.
Yep.
I mean, he played in 14 conference championships, and he won 10.
Wow.
Like, you were building teams for 15, 20 years praying that you just got lucky and were able to make it to the Super Bowl if you're in the AFC because like you were running through New England. Period.
Yeah, and the thing too is like one of the things I always have to bring up um, about Tom Brady, and one of the reasons why I think he's better that a lot of people don't recognize is that he plays very good for how defense basically wants the offense to roll. They have the ball for longer periods of time. They don't turn it over, and if they do, they're not often turning it over in short field positions, essentially. And so, if you go and I'm sure you can pull up a stat on this somehow, but Tom Brady is more friendly for his defense than someone like a Peyton Manning was because he was throwing so many interceptions so often, or Brett Favre, or name any quarterback that's throwing a lot of interceptions and where they throw them. So Tom Brady just the way that he played, I feel like it obviously helped out his defenses more because didn't put them in terrible situations as often as other quarterbacks did. And just his awareness, with the way that he played, it helped out with that a lot.
We can go on all day about how great he was, but Mikey, this is your boy. I mean, he's second to only Josh Allen as your all-time favorite player.
Yeah, man. He's the GOAT, bro. I'll forever be fucking great. Sorry for cussing. I'll forever be grateful for what he did. It's incredible what he was able to do, man. 6 Super Bowls for the Patriots. All those are Bill Belichick. I don't care what anyone says. No football jerks. But yeah, dude, I don't know. It's just hard to put into words of like all you can say is just legend. That's really it.
I mean, he basically played like 3 Andrew Luck careers, and Andrew Luck retired like after 6 or 7 seasons.
No, because he won.
Duh, I'm saying lengthwise.
I
But I'm just relating. I know I was pretty upset when Andrew Luck retired, but I couldn't imagine watching someone for 3 times that amount of time. And then it's okay, well, what is football like with him, gone? I think that's weird.
It's gonna be very interesting not seeing him in the playoffs every year.
Very
Opens
true.
up a spot for the next guy.
Kyle Trash.
I don't think I'll be missing that.
So
yeah, I think I'm gonna stop tuning into the NFL just in general now.
So we kind of talked our bets for certain quarterbacks where they end up in our last video, but let's kind of make some odds for who's going to end up as the Buccaneers starting quarterback, because the obvious ones right now are Garoppolo, Derek Carr, Aaron Rodgers, and Kyle Trask, right? Those are the 4 big names right now. I don't know if there's anyone else.
I'm gonna go Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield.
Just for fun, why not?
So so Baker Mayfield, are you putting as the most likely right now, or are you saying you're betting on him because he's not as likely, and he'll get better return?
I'm just saying whatever. Why not? I have no idea who they're gonna go with, so I'm gonna go Baker Mayfield.
Okay, Baker Mayfield. Mikey, who are you thinking lands here?
At the Bucks?
Yeah.
Derek Carr.
Dick guy.
No, Anthony Richardson.
Gosh, no, he's not a quarterback.
No, I think they're still kind of win now type team in a sense.
Yeah.
Because they still have Evans, who's getting a little bit older. They still have Chris Godwin.
They're
They have
also
Russell Gage.
they're also $50 million below or above cap right now too.
Well, that's also a problemo.
I think this is I think you get a Jacoby Brissett or a Jimmy Garoppolo or a Baker Mayfield on like a $8 to $10 million deal. Basically, churn the contracts that you need to churn and let go the contracts that you need to let go, and then start building up some draft capital, trade some people away, and then in the next 3 or 4 years, hopefully you have a spot to get your franchise QB and kind of rebuild from there. Because I think you can't really keep on doing this cap magic stuff when you don't have a franchise quarterback, and I don't think they will. It's not smart. But yeah, I mean, anything else that we need to say about Tom Brady?
I think that's it. I think that's a good ending point for me to mention
Great.
that guy's name.
Nice.
Great career.
Yeah, great career. I definitely hated it, but
Yeah.
I very much enjoyed it.
and if you made it this far, obviously it shows that you like our content, you like watching us for some reason, or you like listening to us. If you do that, please drop a like, comment, subscribe here down below if you haven't already. Throw some spicy comments in there. We like to respond, so do that, and you'll get a reply from us most likely. But until then, deuces.
Peace out.